Hi guys, Mr. Toon Nook here and welcome to another Diva and Knockout news video. There isn't much news this week, so I'm just going to do a bit of a prediction for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, which is in a couple of weeks, and the match review slash recaps, so let's get started. So the first only real bit of news this week that I could find was that WWE has added another current knockout to the Alumni section on their website, and that knockout is Mickie James. She competed in WWE for several years before being released in 2010, I believe. 2010, I think. And she held, for those of you who don't know, she held the Women's Championship 5 times, I think it was, and was also held the Divas Championship, and she debuted back in 2005, end of 2005. And yeah, so she's been added to the Alumni section, and I said in, I think it was the last video, the video before that, Victoria, who is also Tara in TNA, was added to the Alumni section, so another knockout. We'll probably see in a couple of weeks, probably another one being added. Probably, I can only think of Gail, Kim or Tiffany. The Alumni is pretty much for people who left on good terms, so probably, I said Gail Kim, but probably not Gail Kim, due to how she left, but yeah, so it should be interesting to see if they add any other knockouts. So what I'm going to get started on here is the review for Raw, and basically we had a Divas match, a non-title match. We had Nikki Bella with Brie Bella taking on Kaitlyn in a non-title match, and the match actually was the last match of the show, so you could call it the main event of Raw, but I really wouldn't. But the match went on for a fair while, longer than a normal Divas match. It was given plenty of time, and it was a slow but good match. And we had Nikki Bella pick up the win after pulling off the switch, and Brie Bella got the pin. There was comments made by the announcers, there was comments made by the commentators about the difference, the breast implants that Nikki Bella had, and they'll talk about how one's bigger than the other. One of the Bella twins was bigger, and making snarky jokes like that. Pretty funny, and yeah, we had Nikki Bella pick up the win, but it was Brie who pinned Kaitlyn, and it looks like they're going to head for a championship match down the line for probably one of the Bellas or both of them, whether it be triple threat or one-on-one. So that was Raw. Moving on to Impact, we had a number one contenders match with ODB once again as the referee. For some reason they keep having her as a referee. I don't see why they couldn't just have a normal referee now. So we had Miss Tessmacher take on Mickie James in a number one contenders match, and Mickie James, I didn't get to see a lot of the match, I only saw what TNA has uploaded on their site, because TNA doesn't air in Australia until tonight, on Saturday, so Mickie James picked up the win following a roll-up, and Mickie came off acting like a heel in this match. She kind of showed signs of it, and I've read a lot of comments of what people have been saying. Apparently there was an interview, I didn't see that, because it hasn't aired here yet, but apparently Mickie James is starting a heel turn, and we'll see how that evolves next week. On NXT, we had Bayley take on Emma, and Emma is over. That's all I got out of this match. The crowd was really into Emma's dancing, or bad dancing, however you want to look at it. She's got sort of a gimmick where she's pretty much a bad dancer, pretty much similar to what Jillian Hall had with her singing gimmick, where they think they're good but they're not. And Emma is pretty much getting over with this gimmick, and she got the win. I didn't see a lot of the match though, because I wasn't really paying attention to it, which I probably should have. But Emma gets the win with a submission move, and it looks pretty damn effective, the move she uses. I forget what the hell it's called, but yeah, it looks pretty damn effective. And yeah, that's what happened on NXT. And there was also a backstage interview with Paige where she talked about Summer Rae, and she said Summer's going to have to eventually face her one-on-one. So that happened. On SmackDown, we had Natalya, the Great Khali, and Hornswoggle take on Rosa, Mendes, Epico, and Primo. And this was pretty much the same type of match we saw on Saturday Morning Slam. I didn't watch the Saturday Morning Slam one, but everyone's saying it's pretty much the same match. And Natalya, the Great Khali, and Hornswoggle get the win. So nothing new there for SmackDown. So like I said at the beginning of the video, there hasn't been much news this week, and the recaps weren't all that great. There was nothing special really happened on any of the shows. So what I thought I'd do is a bit of an Extreme Rules prediction, what I think is going to happen, or what I really want to happen. So yeah, I think they might head in away after seeing Nikki Bella get the win over Kaitlyn. I think they're going to head in towards more of a Divas Championship match at Extreme Rules, with one of the Bellas, or probably both, going after the title, whether it be triple threat or a singles one-on-one match. And I think this could lead to the return of Kharma. And last year there was kind of the speculation if Kharma was going to return, and it seemed like they were teasing it last year, but that never happened at Extreme Rules. But I think they haven't really, there's been no news about it. We had Kharma's name actually be trademarked again by WWE back in January or December sometime, and I really think it's probably something a lot of people haven't thought of. Probably have now, but as soon as I saw the match on Raw, I kind of thought this is what's going to happen. I hope it happens. It'd be good to see Kharma back, and that's pretty much my prediction. I'm predicting not so much who's going to win the match. I don't think it really matters who wins the Divas Championship match. If it was me, I would have Kaitlyn retain the title, and then have the Bellas in the ring arguing over something, and then have Kharma come out and destroy them, basically. But it could work either way. They win the titles, and Kharma could come out. I just really hope we see something like that. So that's my prediction for Extreme Rules. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Do you have any predictions for Extreme Rules? It doesn't have to be the Divas match, it can be any other match. I think they've only announced one other match so far, or two matches. Triple H vs Brock Lesnar in a steel cage, and the World Heavyweight Championship match is a triple threat match between Ziggler, Swagger, and Del Rio. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. If you want to leave a comment, you can down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye.